welcome back to my channel. Are you ready for another magical journey? Tonight, we journey far away from the noise and worries of the day. We fly on the wings of dreams to a quiet, forgotten valley, where time seems to slow down and the world holds its breath in stillness. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to drift gently into a peaceful place. Here the air is cool, the sky is painted with stars, and the soft hum of nature surrounds you. Listen closely. Can you hear the babbling of a nearby brook? Feel the soft grass beneath your feet and the gentle breeze playing with your hair. All is well. You are home. And now our adventure begins. High in the mountains, far beyond the last train stop and past winding forest trails, lies a place that doesn't appear on any map. It's a secret known only to the clouds and the whispering pines. This is not a place many people have seen, and those who have rarely speak of it, not because they are forbidden, but because the memory of it feels like a dream, a warm, peaceful dream they carry in their hearts. The path leading here is not one you can find on a map, but if you seek it with all your heart, it will reveal itself to you when the time is right. You must cross over wooden bridges that lead you over sparkling streams, walk beneath ancient trees whose roots hold the secrets of ages past, and step carefully on mossy stones near a brook that moves slower than time itself. Follow the path until your eyes catch a glimpse of something new. A small lantern flickers in the distance. As you draw closer, the light dances merrily, beckoning you onward, promising solace and rest. And when your journey is complete and you stand before the source of the flickering glow, you will know you have arrived home. For here in this hidden valley veiled in mist, time slows its hurried pace, and the air grows thick with peace. Here worries dissolve like mist in morning sun, and shadows hold the secrets of forgotten lullabies. As you arrive, a gentle figure in a shawl waves to you from the steps of a small wooden cottage. She smiles softly, her eyes filled with the wisdom of ages. "Welcome, traveler," she says. "You've found your way at just the right time. The valley sleeps better with a new soul to share the dreams." Her voice echoes the tinkling of the nearby brook, soothing and sweet. She guides you to a small, cozy wooden cottage, its windows glowing with warm amber light. Ivy climbs its walls like a child climbing a ladder to the sky. Hand in hand, you follow a winding path edged with blooming flowers. Honeysuckle and jasmine mingle their fragrance with the scent of freshly cut grass. Butterflies dance among the blossoms, their wings painting fleeting rainbows in the fading daylight. When you reach the top step, the old woman pauses, turning to you with a smile that crinkles her kind eyes. Come in, she says. Her voice is welcoming as the hearth fire that awaits you within. Inside, the cottage is filled with the aroma of lavender, honey, and distant rain. The walls are adorned with dried herbs and flowers, each with their own whispered magic. Sunlight streams through stained glass windows, casting kaleidoscopic patterns on the floor. An old but sturdy table sits in the center of the room beside a worn armchair and a rocking chair. Above it, a moose-antlered rack holds polished stones and feathers shed by passing eagles. But it's the crackling fire in the stone hearth that draws your gaze and warms your soul. On a rug woven with mystical symbols, a kettle sings softly on the hob, its tune as merry as a lark's. Beside it, the old woman sets out 2 mugs, each cradled in a cozy knitted sleeve. As you wait for the tea to brew, you notice a worn book resting on the table, its pages filled with spidery script and pressed wildflowers. Each leaf whispers of ancient lore, forgotten spells, and healing remedies passed down through generations of women. The old woman smiles knowingly, as if reading your thoughts. Would you like to hear some tales from these pages? Or perhaps you'd prefer to watch the fire and rest in the silence? She pauses, her gaze drifting to the window. The stories have been waiting patiently for someone to listen, and the valley holds its breath for those who seek its peace. As you sip your tea, you feel the tension draining from your shoulders, your breath slowing to match the rhythm of the flames. Outside, the wind weaves its magic through the trees, carrying the scent of pine needles and pet. In the distance, a lone bird calls, its song echoing the solitude and sweetness of this hidden place. The old woman watches the fire, her expression distant, as if she's listening to a melody only the flames can play. This place has always been here, untouched by the world's hurried steps, she murmurs, her voice barely louder than the crackling fire. Those who find it, like you today, carry a piece of its magic in their hearts forever. She turns to you, her eyes shining with the wisdom of ages. In this valley, We keep the old ways alive. We honor the whispers of the earth and the songs of the stars. When you leave, a part of this place will walk with you, a reminder to find peace in the simplest moments and strength in the quietest whispers. With renewed energy, you help the old woman gather fallen branches and fragrant pine cones. Together, you arrange them in the hearth, coaxing the fire back to life. As the flames rise, their dancing shadows weave tailies on the cottage walls. The old woman hums a tuneless melody, and you find yourself humming along, your voice blending with the wind's mournful song outside. Suddenly, a playful gust of wind rattles the window panes, bringing with it the scent of dewy grass and distant rain. Looking up, you see fireflies dancing in the gathering dusk, their tiny lights winking like fallen stars. "It's almost dusk," the old woman says, her voice filled with the tranquility of the approaching night. "Soon the valley will be veiled in deepest blue, and the stars will begin their nightly waltz across the heavens." Hand in hand, you and the old woman step outside. The air is cool against your skin, and the fireflies have transformed the gathering gloom into a wonderland of twinkling lights. You walk in companionable silence, the old woman leaning heavily on your shoulder, until you reach a clearing bathed in a silver glow of the rising moon. Before you lies a lake as still and dark as polished obsidian, its surface broken only by the silver path of a fallen star. The trees surrounding the clearing stand tall and proud, their leaves rustling secrets to the gentle night breeze. The old woman leans on a nearby tree, gazing at the lake's placid surface. "This is our place of dreams," she whispers, her voice echoing the lapping of the water against the shore. "Here, when the moon is full and the world is hushed in slumber, we gather to share our hopes and fears, our joys and sorrows, and the dreams that fill our waking hours." The old woman straightens, her eyes shining with an otherworldly light. "Each of us carries a piece of the moon within our souls, waiting for the night to weave our dreams into the tapestry of existence. Would you like to join us in this ancient practice?" Taking a deep breath, you step closer to the lake. Its surface is as smooth and still as a sheet of polished metal, reflecting the moon's pale light and the twinkling stars above. The old woman dips a small silver bowl into the water, scooping up a few glistening droplets. Holding the bowl aloft, she chants softly, and the droplets seem to shimmer and dance in response to her words. Then she turns to you, offering the bowl. "Close your eyes and make a wish upon the starlight. Hold your dream in your heart, and let the moon carry it on the wings of the night." As you close your eyes, you picture your deepest desires, your hopes for the future, and the love that sustains you. You whisper your dream into the shimmering water, feeling its power surge through you and vanish into the endless expanse of the night. Slowly, you open your eyes and turn to the old woman, a sense of calm settling over you. In the distance, a lone owl hoots softly, and the sound blends with the rhythmic chirping of crickets. The old woman smiles, her eyes twinkling in the firefly light. "Your dream is free now," she whispers. "It dances with the fireflies and sings with the crickets until the dawn breaks and paints the sky with hues of rose and gold." Together, you and the old woman return to the cottage, the fireflies lighting your path. As you step inside, the aroma of wood smoke and lavender envelops you, bringing a sense of peace and belonging. Sitting in the warm glow of the firelight, you share stories and laughter, the years melting away until the shadows grow long and the stars begin their nightly vigil in the sky. The old woman, with her twinkling eyes and tailies spun from moonlight, becomes your guide, leading you deeper into the enchanting embrace of the whispering valley. As the fire dies down and the stars shift overhead, your eyelids grow heavy. The old woman hums a lullaby from long ago, and you feel the warmth of the blankets, the softness of sleep pressing gently over your thoughts. There is no rush, no place to be, only this moment, this breath, and the quiet rhythm of dreams beginning to rise, like mist, over the valley.